Hey folks, I am the Mighty Plantain, and I'm doing something a little different today. Usually when I do the food stuff, it's drunken munchies, but I'm on my lunch break at work, so that ain't going to work out so well. What we're doing is we're running up to the local McDonald's because they're supposed to have the Szechuan sauce again. I don't even know if it's going to be that good, but it's kind of a historical thing. The fans outraging against something have gotten shows back on the air before, but never have they affected something completely disconnected from the show. A bunch of Rick and Morty fans and public demand managed to get McDonald's to re-release this sauce once before in very, very limited quantities. Of course, a couple of fucking morons made idiots themselves on the internet. Trying to get a hold of it when they found out there wasn't any, and honestly I think a good portion of that was publicity stunts or just attention whores. Takes one to know one. But yeah, kids acting like complete idiots in the restaurants. That's not going to accomplish anything but make you look like an ass. So they did eventually decide to re-release it, 26 million packets nationwide. We're going to see if we can get our hands on some. Took advantage of the mobile order and pay because honestly it's a hell of a lot faster and easier, at least around here. In this area nobody else is really using it yet, so I always pull into the spots and there's nobody doing it. So I'm gonna head over there and try to grab my Szechuan sauce. So I'm gonna leave the camera running during the trip. Hopefully it doesn't run out of space on the memory card or battery power, just in case anything interesting happens here. I can just edit this together later. Even roll the windows down. It's actually kind of nice today. Too nice for this heavy-ass Carhartt jacket. I don't think we're quite ready for spring attire yet, but we're getting close. Szechuan sauce, and you can only get it with chicken McNuggets or the chicken tenders. They've got a coupon in the mobile order and pay for $1.49 10-piece McNugget. Whole thing's just designed to sell McNuggets and tenders anyway. Honestly, the mobile order and pay, and I'm not getting paid by anybody to say this, it's actually pretty easy too, because you can put the order together anytime. You don't have to sit in line, you don't have to figure it out. You can deal with the whole menu, put it through in the app. It's automatically linked to a credit or debit card. Pay right from there. The lines, like I said earlier, have been a lot shorter because nobody's using it around here yet. You just pull in, let them know you're there, and they come out to the car with it. The other thing that prompted me to actually start using it is that a lot of the best deals in the app are only available on the mobile order and pay. They started doing that where, you know, for any sandwich free, but only available on the mobile order and pay. So you get a free sandwich, you got to buy something else to get it, but you can't do it just at the drive-thru or anywhere else. You've got to use the app and do the mobile order and pay. So yeah, if you haven't started using it, you want to get the best deals, you might want to. Alright, I'm about to pull into the place. And they do have it on the billboard outside saying the Szechuan sauce is here. So this restaurant did get some, which is good because we're in Maine, and last time they released it, nobody north of New Hampshire actually got any. So come on, dude, if you're gonna pull through the drive-thru line, get in the drive-thru line. I'm not trying to cut. I'm going around. Spot number 3, but it is occupado. So we'll take slot number 4. Alright, just gotta check in, let them know I'm here through the app. side. Number 4. Finish and pay. There we go. Easy enough. Now, the car that's paying right now was at the end of the line when I checked in. So, my order technically should have gone in before theirs. If mine doesn't show up before they drive off, that'll be the first time that's ever happened. Usually they're pretty good about bringing them out in the order that they get them. So... Yep, looks like this is me. Or at least one of them is.
There you are.
Excellent, thank you.
Your card.
Oh.
Have a great day.
Thank you. Apparently I got a thing for a free dessert. I didn't think it was taking that long, but... there it is. 10-piece McNugget and the Szechuan sauce. Now, I'm not going to take up this parking space because if somebody else does decide to use the mobile order and pay, they should have the option of pulling into a space designated for it. So, I'm going to drive back to work and we'll check this stuff out. Whether I like it or not, I'll probably get another order at some point and get some extra packets just to stash away for posterity. Like I said, it's kind of a unique thing where McDonald's actually decided to add something to their menu because of the rabid, I guess, demand for it. And nobody ever thought twice about this stuff, I don't think, until that episode of Rick and Morty aired, and then all of a sudden, because the TV show said it was great, everybody had to have it. And don't get me wrong, I'm a fan of the show. I think it's hilarious. I like watching it. Third season wasn't as bad as everybody said it was. I mean, yes, there were some misses, but overall, the episodes were still pretty solid, and I laughed at every single one of them. But, you know, like I said, I'm a fan of the show, but I don't understand how people can go so friggin' nuts over the thing. It was just a goof, you know? I wouldn't have thought twice about the whole Szechuan sauce thing, but apparently there were enough people who took it really seriously. But hey, it's kind of cool that it happened. It's, I don't know, maybe I'm reading more into it than I should, but I just can't recall any time this kind of thing has ever happened before, where a restaurant's actually changed its menu because of a bunch of people asking for it, and the source of that ask was something completely unrelated to the restaurant itself. Anyway, here we go. 10-piece chicken nugget. Let's see, is either of these leaking? They both look good, so I don't have to worry about which one I'm saving out. Alright. I could probably turn off the car, get rid of some of that background noise. That'll be a little better. Interesting. Looks a lot like the sweet and sour sauce. It's got a smoky aroma to it. One crap. It's actually pretty damn good. See, I never tried this stuff back in the day because it was a promotional tie-in with that Disney Mulan movie. So, this is actually my first time ever having it. It's interesting. Yeah, I was kind of hyping myself up for it to suck and be like, I don't see what the big deal is, but it's actually pretty good. It's it's a little sweet, it's a little tangy, and it's a little smoky. I can't think of anything to compare it to. It's almost like a sweet and sour soy. With a little bit of spice to it. It doesn't burn. It doesn't have any real heat, but it's got almost that tease, that hint that it could have some heat to it. It's decent enough that I'm going to be sorry to see it go when it does go again. I mean, am I going to roll around on the floor in the McDonald's lobby, kicking and screaming and doing a really bad Rick Sanchez impression? No. But I will be disappointed when it's gone. I guess the long and the short of it is, thank you, Justin Roiland, for getting him to bring it back, and everybody else for pushing for that, because I never would have had it otherwise. I mean, I kind of see what the hype is about. It's pretty good, but I don't see why people were acting the way they were, except, like I said, publicity stunts, etc. But you should definitely check it out for yourself while it's available, because it's a limited time. I think they said 26 million packets released nationwide. I'll certainly be picking a few extra up myself, just to keep them for posterity, I guess. I don't think they expire, but if they do, it'll look pretty nasty in a few years. So yeah, check it out for yourself. And use the McDonald's mobile order and pay app. I'm not even getting paid to say that, because look at my subscriber numbers. Nobody's paying me to say shit. I don't even get YouTube ad revenue anymore. So, but yeah, check it out for yourself. Use the McDonald's mobile order and pay because it's easy. Plus, it lets you push up the numbers on the sauce so you can get the maximum amount of packets per order. Because sometimes you'll show up for a 10-piece and the person working at the restaurant only gave you one. But if it's on the mobile order and pay, you can dictate how many you're supposed to get. Like I said, only up to the maximum. And you gotta buy the chicken McNuggets or the chicken tenders to get the sauce, so don't forget about that. Yeah, I guess that's the end of it. Definitely check it out. It's good. It's good. Does it throw a fit good? No. Does it act like an asshole good? No. But it's damn good and you should try it. Thanks for watching, folks. Don't forget to like and share and subscribe. We'll check in with something else Wednesday. Probably Wednesday. Be posting a beer review. Catch you then.